Hey everybody, it's your favorite girl vocal with AJ Reese on this Thursday evening. Yes, Thursday evening. It's been a long day. It really has. We've been oh gosh, we've been on the road traveling all day. We really have. Um, but it's okay. It's all good. What they say, all's well ends well. So again, your favorite girl is here on this Thursday, and it's something because my husband, my better half, my bestie, said, "Did you do your video?" And I'm like, "No, but I'm getting ready to." Even though I got caught up in just this long day, so I almost uh, forgot. But anyway, it's been a long day because we had already planned this sheesh. Man, we planned this about last year sometime or whatever. Another getaway, that's right. Another getaway. Listen, you work hard, you play harder. So you deserve whatever it is you say you want to do, just go do it. I tell anybody, it's something. I was talking with my cousin from Jersey, one of my cousins, I need to add, because we have a very, very big family. And I was talking with one of them, and she's about to go away to Aruba. In fact, she leaves tomorrow. So I was just calling her to check up on her to see where she was in the process of getting ready and prepared for her trip. So we were talking about just vacation, and I said, "Well, we're about to leave." And, for my husband and I, we are actually in Williamsburg, Virginia. So we are here just a nice week getaway just to enjoy. And again, you know what? Listen, I say whatever it is you desire to do with your life, you do it. Um, it's all about what we call self care, because on these jobs, we are so busy every day, giving to everybody who has need of us. In whatever capacity your role calls for you to serve on your job, that's what you do. So, again, this is what we choose to do. In return, we reward ourselves by doing what? Going on vacation, doing weekend trips, getaways. It doesn't matter. Whatever you see fit to do, that's what I think you should do. And it's something because back to my cousin, we were talking and I just happened to ask her the question. She's older than me. And I just figured I'd ask her. I'm like, well, did auntie and uncle take you guys like on family vacations and different things like that growing up? And she was like, well, actually, we were poor. We didn't have it like that. So my mom would take us to like the amusement parks, but it would just be for a day. She said it was never like an extended vacation. And then she said they would go to South Carolina. Um, my grandfather's family is from King Street in Greeleyville, South Carolina. And she said, that my aunt and uncle would take them there, but family's there. So it's not what you would say a vacation. But when you're children, you make the best of whatever it is you do. You don't really know the difference between that. So you just say, you know what, I'm going on vacay, or we're going away, or we're doing a road trip. Yay, And I said, wow, that's funny that you say that. I said, because we've never been on vacation growing up. We never did like going away to. Now, don't get me wrong, my mom, would take us to like back when Atlantic City had rides for like the family, like an amusement park or whatever. And then they would take us to like Wildwood, but it was like she said, it was just for a day. But as far as like how we're here kids, when we come back to school in the fall, and the teacher would ask you to write a letter about your summer and what you do. And that's how I just started making up stuff. I started lying, talking about, oh, we did this, we did that, but we didn't do anything. I'm just saying all of this to say this. Once I became a parent, I made up in my mind that I was going to break whatever cycles and toxic lifestyles that I was exposed to growing up with my children. I was going to break it. I was not going to continue it. Now, listen, I'm not here to slander anybody. I'm not here to put anybody down. People did the best they could with whatever they had. And then, again, some of the stuff is back to, the expansion of your mental, your psyche. You have to believe big, and then as you believe big, you do bigger things. So even though, I wasn't, you know, back then, I'm a single mom, but I knew I wanted to expose my children to things that my mother and her husband, would not. They would not expose us to. I didn't know. I've never, and this is the honest to God truth, I've never done summer camp. I don't even know what that's like. My children know because I made sure that they participated in summer camp and they got to do different sports activities and different things like that. I made sure that they went on whatever class trips that the school was throwing. I made sure I paid. I made sure they were there. I went on a lot of my children's school trips as that parent. And it's funny because I'm laughing, y'all. It is so funny. But I'm laughing because, you would have the kids and the staff would say, oh, well, parents, do you mind taking some students? And a lot of the students, they'd be like, I want to go with Miss June. I want to go with Miss June. And it's funny. That's my maiden name. My married name is Reese. But they would always want to go with me. And I used to be like, really? They want to go hang out with me? But they knew Miss June gonna make sure they good. I was going to make sure that they were able to eat, enjoy their snacks, get on the rides, do whatever. And it's just something because I don't have those memories of my mother or father like going on any school trips or doing any of those things. So I'm just saying back to really what I'm talking about with you guys. This is really back to self-care. That's why I'm bringing this stuff up. Talking about self-care, learning how to pour back into yourself the way you go and you start pouring out to everybody else. Pour into you. You are first. Listen, again, I mentioned this some time ago on one of my other videos, and it was basically, I remember, I would always, oh, my kids are first. My kids come first. My kids come first. Well, honey, what they say, truth be told, I got schooled because my Aunt Annie, she came and she said to me one day, she said, you are to reflect your children, meaning you are first. After you make sure you're good, then you make sure your children are good. If you cannot give to somebody else if you don't have it to give. And I never forgot that. Because that school of thought, that old school theory of thought is, oh, the kids come first. No. The parent have to be whole and well in order to make sure the children are whole and well. So I grabbed that nugget. That was a lifeline of wisdom being given to me. And I was just like, wow, she's right. I started to look at myself differently. I would make sure my kids had clothes, food, snakes, whatever, shoes, coats, everything I made sure they had. There were times I didn't because I wanted to make sure they did. But she said, no, whatever way they look, you should reflect that. It shouldn't be they look good and you don't. So I'm just saying for parents who are just working tirelessly and just continuing to give and give and give and give and never give yourself. No, you're not supposed to rob yourself. The word of God says, will a man rob God? And I know they're talking about tithing, but let's look at it from another angle. Will you rob yourself? No, don't. It doesn't make sense to work hard, pay bills, and don't take care of you. So that self-care is necessary. So that's why we made it a point that we are going to enjoy this life and without guilt. I'm not letting anybody come and try to guilt trip me into feeling bad to keep doing for them or whatever. No, no, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, I've taken a lot of losses in this life from people who claim they love me. No, it's over. Remember the other day, son, I said, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. And I mean that thing. I mean it. Love you guys and God bless. But guess what? No, I ain't going to be able to do it. No, because I'm not going to do it. And that's just the bottom line. So the bottom line is vocal with AJ Reese is first. Everything else comes after. I gotta make sure I'm good and that my head, as my husband say, my head is on a swivel. It's the honest to God truth. We have to make sure. And I'm laughing because I know y'all probably like, wait a minute, she got on her headpiece again in her pajamas. I sure do. And I'm sitting out here on the balcony, and it's just so peaceful and so serene. And I'm just enjoying it. I don't need the rah rah. I got enough of that going on out here in this world. And not with me personally. I'm just saying there's enough rah rah going on. I don't need a rah rah. Sister Girl be the 5-0 in November. And guess what? Life is good in spite of the monkey wrenches that get thrown in the road. But God shows us how to navigate around that. So I want you guys to spend more time doing some self-care. I don't care if it's you taking time to read a book or making sure that you practice getting in bed early after working all day. Maybe even try to figure out, hey, let me cook a few meals on Sunday that can be lined up for the week. That way, you don't have to come in cooking every single night. Then you got to help kids with school. Let me tell you something. Let me throw you a nugget for you parents that may still have school-aged children that are like elementary or early childhood or middle school, maybe even high school. I don't know what their needs are, but I'm gonna just throw you some nuggets. I had a system, and I'm gonna tell you what my system was. My kids went to private school all their life, so they wore uniforms. Well, laundry got done on Friday evening. Yup, yes, it did. I pushed through because I did not want to have that on my head on no Saturday or Sunday. Absolutely not. So once I washed clothes, I made sure clothes were ironed, all of ours, for the whole entire week. Going across the banister upstairs in the hallway was nothing but uniforms. I wore scrubs at the time because of I used to work in a lab, a science lab. So I wore scrubs. So that's all you saw, from uniforms to scrubs all week. And guess what? Not just the uniforms. They underwear, their socks, undershirt. That's right. For me, that's right. Bra, panties, socks, whatever. Tank top, t-shirt up under it, depending on if it was hot in the summer or cold in the winter, whatever. But I made sure we were ready. Guess what? Lunches were made at night. They were packed. All they had to do was come down in the morning and grab them. There were times I took them to McDonald's drive-through, got them breakfast, and they gone. I drop them off, and I go on about my way. But I'm just saying, just trying to give you guys some things that I used to do to make life easier for you through the week with your children. Let me tell you another nugget. My kids' school had an aftercare program. Guess what? Sister Girl paid that because by the time I picked them up, homework was done. All I did was go over it with them to make sure it was correct and accurate, signed it, and was done. Boom. So I'm just saying, and I actually used to teach an after school program. I did it for some years. I really did. And I made sure that your child's homework was done, unless it was a project. Now, if it's a school project, depending on what kind of project, we may have started it, but it was your job, parents, to finish it because my kids had their own projects to do. So it was a negative. But anyway, for the most part, because I understood and I understand as a mother and as a parent, and especially a single parent. Single parenting is no joke. But I'm going to tell you something, even as a single parent, God blessed my pockets or whatever. He said little is much when he's in it. And the thing is, God would bless my pockets. I've taken my kids on cruises. I've taken them to Myrtle Beach. I mean, we've done so much. We were at amusement parks. We were Ocean City, Jersey. Like, we just did stuff. The movies, we did the zoo. We just did stuff. They participated in football, basketball, track. Let me tell you something. I'm talking back to breaking those cycles. Self-care. When you teach your children what self-care looks like. See, we weren't taught what that looked like. I didn't know what self-care looked like. Let me tell you something. It was a lot I did not know. I didn't know what the gallery looked like until I was in high school. Matter of fact, probably my senior year of high school. Y'all probably like that. Listen, my mom and them ran a prison. It wasn't a household, it was a prison. I didn't have the freedom and the liberties like some of these kids. They roam the streets doing whatever. You got to understand when you come from a household of abuse, the first thing they do is make sure that you're on lock so they can keep you where they can see you, so they can, number one, keep abusing you, number two, so you can keep your mouth shut and not tell people nothing. So, is what it is. I'm not my past. I'm not. You looking at a warrior, honey. Let me tell you something. I tell people, truth be told, listen, I'm a beast. I'm stronger than half these people out here. Don't let the looks fool you. And I'm not talking about out here scrapping and fighting in the street. No, baby. No. From the grain, from the muscle, God raised me. When I tell you God raised me and did this in me, what you see is God. You don't see my mom or my dad or my stepdad. You don't see none of that. You see God. This is all God. I got to give God the credit. I'm not giving nobody the credit but God. That's who deserved that. But let me tell you something. I thank him for it because what I have, I'm giving it out. So again, I love you guys. God bless you guys. Enjoy tomorrow, which is Friday, which my husband and I, we thought today was Friday and it's not. God knows it's not. But anyway, anyway, I'm just saying. But self-care is necessary. Listen, continue to take care of you. Continue to take care of you. As you take care of your children, you make sure something's on there for you. I don't care if it's the nail salon. I don't care if it's you going to get a massage. I don't care if it's you going to hang out with your homegirls. Maybe have them come over. Have the kids go to the grandparents' house and you have, your weekend girls' night, whatever. Do whatever it takes. There are times that I do stuff without my husband. He do stuff without me because we need that time apart too. Self-care is for everybody, man or woman, boy or girl. Kids need to know what self-care looks like at a young age. The Bible says train them up. Train them up in the way that they should go. Even if they depart, they'll come back. We got to turn back to the truth of what the truth is. But I just want to let you guys see something real quick. So I'm going to show you out here. Look at this beauty. It's just beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I know. Now here come my other half coming to the door, y'all, being newsy, but don't say nothing. Say hi, babe.
Hey,
So just want to, just self-care. Just doing well by yourself, for yourself. You deserve you deserve that. You deserve that. That's one room we ain't even using. How about that? Not even using. Kitchen. Just taking y'all on a little tour. Let y'all see. That's the other bedroom. You see, we got our stuff in here. And it's the bathroom. This is our own personal bathroom. As you can see. So, I'm not going to keep you. I love you guys. God bless you. Just know that your girl, Vocal with AJ Reese, loves you. Wish you the best. I'm trying to get somewhere where the lighting is at, but I want you guys to have a good one. Stay safe, as my auntie may always say. Stay safe. God bless you and love you guys. Lord willing, I may check in. I may. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. But again, you guys enjoy. Love you and God bless. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And I just want to tell all of my new followers, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Continue to spread the word. Continue to spread the word. That's right. Spread the word. All right, love you, and I'm out. Mwah.